me. 235. I'm 168. So that's 67 pounds difference. It's a huge difference. The only reason it happens like that is because of technique and training. That's it. If we both had no training, that guy would wreck me. And there'd be nothing I could do to stop him. I'm not kidding you, I'm not making it up. Nothing. Zip. He'd have his way with me. Same concept of defending yourself anywhere. If you don't provide yourself with the tools, you don't have a leg to stand on. Should somebody break into your house and do what he wants to whoever. Am I ready?
All right,
yes, sir.
The greatest misconception people have, the ground game is so much harder than standing. I mean, that was like, what, 2 minutes at the most? And I'm out of breath. Like, everybody thinks, stand is the harder thing, but it's not.
Yeah, and for example, I'll give you another example. The ground takes so much longer to learn. He'll tell you, if somebody dedicated 2 years of their life, they could become an elite level striker. Elite. Did you say that's correct? Yeah. 2 years. Training 4 or 5 hours a day for 2 years, world class. You do the same thing on the ground, you're a blue belt. That's just the difference. You're a blue belt. Maybe a purple belt. But there's just so much more information, and it's a sensitivity thing. For example, if I have somebody in side control, actually, no, let me get a bigger guy. For example, this is what's called side control. Hand behind the head's always pumped down, and I have a gable grip here. First thing, is this correct, or am I doing something wrong? Judo guy, what's your name, brother?
Joe.
Joe. Am I doing it right or wrong?
You wait till I'm done.
Beautiful. Right now, if we're talking, I'm like, what'd you have for lunch? He had a sandwich. If he can answer me like that, I'm not taking advantage of the top position. Motherfucker on the bottom's got to take every moment he's on the bottom. The way that we achieve that, now look, if he wants to recover what's called his guard, what I had him in, he was in between my legs. Looks like I'm in a bad position, right? The beautiful part of that position, come into my guard, is that I'm fighting my opponent with 2 legs and 2 arms. Against his 2 arms. He's sitting on 2 legs. So it's an unfair fight. When you guys see it, you're like, ooh, that's on the top, he's going to kill the guy. Not necessarily true. Same thing from side control. If he wants to recover his guard, I've got to protect this hip with one of 2 limbs. My right leg or my right hand. Look, my right knee is here. So he can't bring this knee in between my hip line, right? Now if I go and base out and put weight on his chest, this hand has to come around and protect his hip. But when I ask you that question, what'd you have for lunch? Answer? Sandwich. Now look, from my gable grip, lifting his shoulder up, underhooking, replacing and driving. Now what'd you have? What? It's a very different position. So the guy on the bottom is like, that motherfucker went from 160 to 250. And it's only because my weight is perfectly positioned. 90